Greetings to everybody. My name is James Agbombi. I have an MBA and I am a Doctor of Business Administration student in Global Business and Leadership. Today, this morning, we shall be listening to a short presentation on some lessons learned in international business and how we try to apply it in our company, Cargo Management Services, CAMAS. We will start with understanding what are the basic differences in internal strategy, local strategy, some people call it domestic strategy, and international strategy. CAMAS, insofar as local strategy is concerned, considers independent units in different countries. Each unit treats its markets differently from all the others. The corporate headquarters of CAMAS operates as just another unit. Internationally, the units in various countries are controlled from the headquarters. Everything is centralized, in other words. The headquarters standardizes in products suitable for an array of selling positions. This centralization is to provide for economies of scale. And you may have a local strategy just as you may have an international strategy, but you may need a mix as a good manager to be able to cause the strategies to be performant. So the various units coordinate their operations with headquarters and with one another. The goal is to create a situation where the whole is greater than the parts. Units in the different countries may have to adapt to the exceptional circumstances faced. The totality of the organization counts on significant company resources wherever their location is. Domestic strategy and international strategy can be differentiated or compared with each other along two fronts. First, in CAMAS, it complements a pure domestic strategy and allows managers in each country to adapt to fit local realities, that is, complying with government regulations, technological capabilities, and competitive situations. In contrast, commercial units in a company following only a global plan sell products and services that are similar. If it is only a domestic system, each country's business unit will be made up of the value chain, that is research and development, the marketing department, inbound coordination, product sales, distribution, and services, and operations centered on the needs of that country. On the other hand, a firm following a pure international strategy serves its various marketing points from facilities that are centralized. The second topic, we'll be looking at cost benefits analysis, and of course, cost and benefits cannot go without risk. According to the University of Cambridge IFM Management Technology Policy, there are several methods which look the same in doing the analysis of cost, benefits, and risk that is affiliated to a decision or system. 1. Cost and benefit. Define or break down the plan and or decision procedures into its elements by drawing up a flow chart. Estimate the cost and benefit associated with each element. This may include direct, indirect, financial, and social cost and benefits. You compare the sum of the cost and sum of the benefits. 2. Benefit and risk. You rank the elements into a hierarchy that reflects successes and failures of the whole procedure. You assign weighting values to each element. You estimate the likelihood of success or failure for each element by its weighing. You multiply the likelihood of success or failure for each element by its weighing value. Compare the last risk result with the cost and benefits associated. Now, the last one, when do managers measure cost, benefits, and risk efficiently? Managers can use it when calculating benefits and costs to determine if the investment is correct and see how it compares with alternate projects. They can use it when screening and identifying management and operations strategies that meet operational objectives. It can be used to support inclusion and prioritization of management and operation strategy in the transportation plan and interurban transportation improvements program. It is used when monitoring and expecting feedback needs within the planning cycle by allowing for the assessment of deployed strategies. The third one, we try to look at the advantages and disadvantages of joint ventures and see how it compares to strategic alliances, which is another form of a joint venture per se. The advantages are: one, you can easily penetrate new markets as a company. Two, constructive collaboration makes both parties come together with their strengths and weaknesses. They will both focus on strength. Coming from different selling positions, resources are pulled together with expertise for better productivity. Maximum flexibility and limited liability are advantages that create a gradual collaboration that is efficient. The two parties focus on core business and outsource their non-core can easily be dissolved as it is easy to form. Firms acquire access to new capacity, technology, knowledge, and new markets in a reduced period without affecting quality. Firms make up the lost time that might have given an edge to their competitors. Competition gets tackled with less risk. It also has some setbacks. The cooperation and coordination are lacking in decision making. The structure generally will be very large. Due to that broad management structure, there may be a higher risk of information leakage and lack of transparency. It is difficult to determine the attitude, character, and how trustworthy the different individuals occupying the positions are. So consequently, commitment may be lacking. There can be mismanagement due to too much diversification. The differences between a joint venture and a strategic alliance are that a joint venture is an association formed by two or more parties with separate legal entity to gain specific goals. A strategic alliance is between two or more companies that carry out a particular purpose. The companies creating a joint venture no longer perform as separate entities, unlike strategic alliances where work continues independently. In a joint venture, the existence of a contractual agreement is necessary, but no such compulsion in a strategic alliance. A joint venture is a form of a strategic alliance, but the strategic alliance is collaboration or corporate partnership. A joint venture has an aim to reduce risk, whereas maximization of returns drives the strategic alliance. A joint venture has bilateral management, while a strategic alliance has a delegated management. If we may conclude, in our company, Kamas, we use joint ventures in international business due to the advantages that are derived from it. Companies, to avoid risk, are moving towards a strategic alliance form rather than joint venture to maximize returns. Joint ventures, on the other hand, can access knowledge and resources of member entities. The choice to be influenced by business goals, risk assessment, availing capacities, and market situations. Point 4. We try to advance an argument for or against a business decision, organizational plan, business philosophy, and a policy decision. A business decision, or at times called operational decision, it can have a long-term impact on the business efficiency and success. It influences productivity of the company, the way it changes or adapts, and the level of success in the long term. Business decisions can help a manager make smart decisions that will improve profitability of the company through new initiatives in sales, product offerings, marketing initiatives, and revenue structures. It is an organizational plan is how business owners organize the day-to-day operations of a business. This is the core of any business management. Operational planning lets companies develop effective planning and achieve their stated goals. Operational planning helps a company that is ready to respond to changes in the workplace. It clarifies the roles, responsibilities, and expectations of all in the company. It helps management make sure determined good practices are being met. Business philosophy, which is the key. What is the mission? What is the culture? What is the thinking? According to McKinsey consultants, processes should be underlying and overriding components of a company system of management. The preservation of high ethical standards in external and internal relationships is essential to maximum success. With this, people know you do things right. Businesses of higher principles attract high calibers of people, profitable relations with customers, competitors, and general public. The business should be managed with a sense of competitive urgency. The competitive executive seizes and exploits opportunities. He seeks out and faces up to problems. He does not shrink from complex decisions. He increases the company's share of the market at a profit. This, in effect, we are saying that a manager must not be somebody who is afraid, who is not confident of his or herself, and does not trust his or her decision-making authority. People are judged on their output, not personality, education, or personal traits and skills. Assessment of output is a powerful tool in company ideology because it is factual and less subjective than quality and skill evaluation. Decision making. Ethical or effective decision making is vital for managing risk that impact on the team. This will involve assessing financial risk, operational risk, regulatory compliance, and hazards. Good decision making skills enable managers to identify opportunities which involve new market entry, not only identifying threats. Where there are threats, opportunities can also arise. They launch new products or investing in innovative technology which improves competitiveness. Enhanced communication within the team will exist due to decision making. Through decision making, employees and stakeholders are involved, thereby ensuring that everyone is on the same page. Managers use effective decision making for conflict resolution. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all about international business and its impact in our company, Kamas. Those who have time can read the following books, and thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye.